Welcome to worship with the Unitarian Universalist community of Charlotte. I'm Eve Stevens. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm one of the ministers of this congregation. Members and guests, you are joining us on a very special Sunday. Today in community, we will witness 2 Unitarian Universalist rites of passage. We'll witness families coming before us to receive our loving support. And we'll declare our commitment to help nurture and encourage these families on the journey of raising their children. We will also witness our bridging ceremony. This is when we bless the going forth of our high school seniors and acknowledge as a spiritual community that henceforth we will recognize these youth as adults. If this is your first time with us, welcome. I'm so glad you get to see a more personal side of us today, to get to know us a little better. If you would like to learn more about us after the service, you can explore our website. You'll find our e-newsletter currents on our website, where you can figure out what's going on here each week and ways to get connected. I also encourage you to reach out to our membership coordinator, Kelly Green. Her email is Kelly, Kelly, @uuccharlotte.org. Welcome. I have many vivid memories of Sunday mornings spent in the company of the small Unitarian Universalist congregation I grew up in. I remember how 2 of my Sunday morning teachers led my young cohorts and me through a year-long series of lessons honoring the seasons. We spent that year learning to better notice and better cherish the beauty and wisdom of each. With a change in season, our teachers would invite us to explore outdoors for most of our lesson time. We were instructed to gather the treasures of the season: orange, brown, and red leaves, bright red holly berries and green pine needles, yellow flowers and clover. Then once back in our classroom, seated in our tiny wooden chairs, Our teacher would help us iron these treasures of the season between 2 sheets of wax paper. We left for home with instructions to hang these slightly sticky stained glass windows somewhere where we would see them regularly and be reminded of the beauty and possibility of the present time. Growing up in the folds of that loving congregation, I learned what others before and since learned. I learned to recognize and witness and honor the unfolding of life's seasons in community. As a congregation, we gathered to welcome babies and children, blessing each with a rose, a symbol of the unfolding potential of each tiny human. We sent high school seniors off into adulthood, congratulating them on their accomplishments and sharing in a communal prayer that they might bring the lessons of love and justice learned in community into this next chapter of life. We honored seasons of loss, gathering to say goodbye, to give thanks for the lives of those who had shared their wisdom and laughter and effort with our community. And we held the brokenhearted who continued living on, bearing witness to their resilience. It was a gift to experience the ways in which community holds, nurtures, and witnesses the living of so many individual lives. It's in this way that spiritual community honors the uniqueness and precious worth of each soul, while calling each of us to claim our belonging with and our commitment to one another. Spiritual community beckons us week by week toward truer, more compassionate, just lives, weaving us all together into a larger body that will go on nurturing what we hold most dear long after we're gone. we light this chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith, with the words of Marjorie Montgomery. Life is a gift for which we are grateful. We gather in community to celebrate the glories and the mysteries of this great gift. This reading is adapted from a piece by Unitarian Universalist minister and author Gary Kowalski. Children widen the circle of our being. Every child who enters our community connects us to our history, our own parents and grandparents and unknown forebears who brought new life to the world in each successive generation. Every child who enters our community links us to the future, to a world yet to come that belongs to our descendants and that we hold in trust for our posterity, whom we will never know. Each child that's born connects us to nature, to the innocence and exuberance of the world. Each child reminds us of the kinship we share with the people of other lands who love their young as tenderly as we do. Each child connects us to the universe, to the holy mysteries of birth and death and becoming from which we all emerge. Children widen the circle of our being.
Every religious tradition and every religious community recognizes the birth of children and the presence of children as a gift, one that we receive with deep gratitude. We also recognize that children in our presence are not just a gift, they are also a responsibility. And so today, in this ritual of family dedication, we invite our families to name their responsibility to us, and we claim our responsibility to them. We're so glad to be able to do this in this virtual and real format today. So, what name have you given this child?
Henry Michael Allinger.
Henry Michael Allinger. We recognize you today as a person with worth and dignity. And we are so glad that you are a part of our community. And we commit ourselves to you because we're so happy that you are with us. And we want to recognize your beauty with a rose.
would you step forward, Simpson Thompson family? What name have you chosen for this child?
This is Eleanor Elizabeth Thompson.
Eleanor Elizabeth Thompson. It is a joy to know you. You are endowed with inherent worth and dignity, and it is a great joy and delight for our community that you are now part of us, sharing your creativity and your innocent wisdom with us. And we celebrate your beauty and your unfolding potential today with a rose. You want to hold it? There we go. Thank you, Heather. And what name have you chosen for this child?
This is Solomon Rain Thompson.
Solomon Rain Thompson. We welcome you into this community. We recognize your inherent worth and dignity. We are delighted that you are part of us now. You will make this community wiser and a lot more fun. And we celebrate your beauty and your unfolding potential today with a rose.
For you, Solomon.
Good.
What name have you given this child?
Genevieve Lanier Boone Soper.
Goodness. We are so glad that you are with us. We are so glad that you are part of us. We recognize today that you are a person of worth and dignity, and you have a role and a place in our communities. And we commit ourselves to you, to be your spiritual community. And we celebrate your beauty today with a rose.
There you go.
So now I invite you parents to state your commitment to this, your spiritual community. Do you covenant before us, your spiritual community, to accept fully the sacred privilege and responsibility of guiding your children's lives in all of their wonder and of helping them to recognize their own unique gifts and talents?
We do.
You promise to teach them by example, to respect all people, to honor the earth, to strive for justice, equity, and peace, and to keep faith with this community.
We do.
You commit to model for them a gratitude for life that will foster generosity and an appreciation for life's good gifts that will inspire them to embrace life with joy and passion.
We do. So none of us is able to keep our commitments in isolation. We need one another, and we rely on this community to accept us, support us, and call us to be who we can and who we should be. So too, these families need our help in the vital work of nurturing and encouraging their very active children. If on this day, those of you who are members of this congregation join them in this joyful and challenging task, will you indicate your commitment to us, these families, by placing your hands over your heart and joining in offering a communal blessing.
We, the members of the Unitarian Universalist Community of Charlotte, join with you as parents as spiritual guardians of these young lives.
We covenant to support you, encourage you, and assist you in your vital, challenging, and wonder-filled roles as parents.
We commit to continue building a community of love and respect where your children will be welcomed, accepted for who they are, and encouraged to grow and mature spiritually.
We will hold before you and your children the shared values of this congregation and will seek to embody those ideals in lives of justice, equity, beauty, and peace.
Finally, a message to our children and our youth. It is your participation in the lives of these other children that will make so much difference in their experience here. So, today I ask for your commitment to them. Will you welcome them openly? Will you celebrate their inherent worth and dignity? Will you encourage their spiritual growth? Will you make a place for them within the life of this community? And if you will, I ask you to say as heartily as you possibly can, we will.
We will.
Wake up, there's a great day coming, so wake up. Welcome the sun, wake up. There's a great day coming, the clock is moving, there's a lot to be done. Wake up, there's so much to do, so wake up. Look up and live, wake up. Just hold up your head, smile, big smile from the inside out. Wake up now and discover each other. If you wake up now, we can help one another when your song is out and love in your eyes. Wake up, there's a great day coming, so wake up. Welcome the sun, wake up. There's a great day coming and we gotta get moving, there's a lot to be done. And all we know we can share with each other and we will go if we all work together and we're gonna make peace all over the world. Wake up, there's a great day coming, so wake up. Welcome the sun, wake up. There's a great day coming and we're gonna get moving, there's a lot to be done. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah.
Each of the young people we are about to see spent a significant portion of their childhood as members of this community. Years ago, we welcomed them and their families into the fold of our congregation, vowing to support their unfolding potential. Now, we greet them on the threshold of adulthood. Writer Dannon Perry says that life is much like navigating a series of trapeze bars. We cling to the trapeze bar of the present until we begin to feel we've got things pretty much figured out. And then, as Perry writes, I look out ahead of me into the distance, and what do I see? I see another trapeze bar swinging toward me. It's empty, and I know in that place in me that knows that this new trapeze bar has my name on it. Perry says, it is my next step, my growth, my aliveness coming to get me. In my heart of hearts, I know that for me to grow, I must release my grip on this present well-known bar and move to the new one. It is just such a moment in the lives of our high school seniors that we honor today. Our hope is that the experience each of these youth have had and the lessons they've learned here as part of this spiritual community remain with them. Our hope is that the values we've shared and the sense of belonging cultivated here provide solid ground for each to navigate the open space of uncertainty. If we were together in our sanctuary, each senior would ascend the stage on one side and come down the other to signify their bridging from childhood to young adulthood. In this virtual format, we encouraged each senior to film this symbolic transition in whatever way they wanted, knowing that we, their community, are here to witness and bless their going forth. Each of our graduating seniors has navigated their entire senior year during this pandemic, weathering the uncertainty and added layers of anxiety all the while. We honor their fortitude, their vulnerability, and the losses they have experienced this year. We give thanks for their resilience, creativity, and growth. And we celebrate with each of them as this season of their lives comes to a close and they head off to new adventures.
Hi, my name is Amanda Walls. My parents are Lisa and Rob Walls. My plan after graduation is to attend the cosmetology program at the Avita Institute here in Charlotte. I've been coming to the UUCC since I was born. One of the things I really enjoyed was the coming of age. I got to learn from my mentor, Miss Donna Fisher, who also was my choir director. I liked going on the retreats with my peers. One particularly fond memory was meditating in the snow during our vision quest. It was very cold. Another was opening letters from my parents. The program ended with writing my credo and presenting it to the congregation. All of my coming-of-age peers got to go on the Boston trip together and explore, which was awesome. I also participated in the Our Whole Lives Sexuality program, also known as OWL. Although I didn't fully appreciate it at the time, I have come to realize how valuable of an experience it was to learn things that many people don't get a chance to. Another program I enjoyed was Luna Rising, because I got to go with my mom every year and celebrate women, which was very cool. Lastly, the yearly Mountain Con weekends were special because I like to meet youth from other UU congregations and participate in fun activities. I'm glad I had the opportunity to have these experiences. For all of the people that made it possible, thank you. Bye. Bye.
Hi, my name is Adam Visco. My parents are Evan and Rebecca Visco, and my sister is Samantha Visco. I have been a part of this community for over 10 years and have been a Unitarian Universalist for all of my life. After graduating, I plan on attending NC State University. While I may not show it outwardly, and probably did not recognize it when I was younger, being a member of this community and attending religious education has greatly influenced my values and taught me things some kids never have the opportunity to learn. Our whole lives and coming of age being great examples of this. I am thankful for this welcoming community and how much they take care of their youth.
Hi, my name is Abby Royal. I am Don and Scott Royal's daughter. In the fall, I will be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and I will be majoring in environmental studies. My time in the community at UUCC has been extremely meaningful and impactful to my life. Since I was a baby, I've been a part of the church and spent many years in the RE program. Of course, I don't remember every story or lesson that I was taught, but I remember these stories playing a big part in my development. We learn lessons about being kind in all you do, treating everyone equally and fairly, and treating earth with kindness as well, and more. And these are really important to me because these are lessons that a lot of people don't learn until later in life, and I got the opportunity to be exposed to these kinds of lessons at such a young age, and they really contributed to who I am today. Of course, I'm not perfect. I don't always follow the UU principles to a T in everything that I do, but I always have a voice in the back of my head telling me that I should try to adhere a little bit more and be a better person and do better in the world, and that's thanks to the UU Church. I participated in a lot for the church. I participated in Snacks with Santa, volunteer opportunities. I even helped my dad with a few projects like the stick boxes around the AC units. I helped make those as well. And when I was a freshman, I followed in my sister's footsteps and became a teacher for the Spirit Play preschool class. I love working with children and wanted to make an impact on the community in any way that I could. Reading them stories helped me be reminded of different lessons that I needed to remember. Even as, a teenager, it's always good to be reminded of things that you can work on. And it also meant a lot for me because I remember my RE teachers. I remember my dad was an RE teacher. I remember all of my RE teachers, and I remember, just really appreciating what they did for me. And it's important that I got to do that for some of the kids now, and also play a role in their journey as a Unitarian Universalist. I grew as a leader from this and learned a lot about responsibility. I was even able to make a stories manipulatives that would hopefully be used in the future. And as I said earlier, I am majoring in environmental studies next year. The UUCC community played a huge role in this passion of mine, the focus on the environment and climate change and environmental changes in RE, as well as different volunteer opportunities, and just in the principles of being Unitarian Universalist, really opened my eyes to the issues in today's world. And I grew passionate about learning about this and look forward to learning about it in the future. So overall, my time in the community has made me into the person that I am today. Someone kinder, more responsible, more open-minded. I'm someone that wants to make change in the world and be the best that I can be, and hopefully brighten the world that can be so dark sometimes. I will continue to implement the UU principles in my everyday life and remember the amazing times that I've had over the past 17 years here.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lily Hagan, and my parents are Lisa and Ethan Hagan. I've been at the UUCC for 13 years, and in the fall, I plan on attending the University of Lynchburg in Virginia.
I'm Elsie Schomp, and my parents are Jenny and Ben Schomp, and I have two younger brothers, Charlie and Milo. I will be attending Appalachian State University next year, and I am so thankful for everything that the UCC and CYRE has done to get me through this crazy process of growing up. I have always known that the UCC will be there for me. It has kind of been my rock and very consistent in my life ever since I was a kid. I remember I would say that I looked forward to Sundays because I would get to be with a group that understood me and that I could express my beliefs with and that shared similar ideas, and we were able to have really meaningful conversations. And throughout middle and high school, I found that that has not changed, and I've always been able to find community and a safe space in the church. I'm so excited to enter this new chapter of my life and get to experience the UUCC in a whole new way as an adult. I cannot wait for all the things that are to come ahead, and I'm so thankful for everyone that has helped me along the way. I love you all.
We, the members of the Unitarian Universalist Community of Charlotte, offer our congratulations and express our deepest hopes that your lives will continue to present you with engaging challenges and rewarding successes.
You have been a part of us. You will continue to be a part of us always.
As we release you now to the journey which lies ahead for each of you,
we continue to call you to be true to the highest values which we have shared with you here.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm sailing away, setting open course for the virgin sea, 'cause I've got to be free, free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and I'll try, oh Lord, I'll try to carry to the sea. Reflections in the waves spark my memory. Some happy, some sad. I think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. Live happily forever, so the story goes. But somehow we missed out on that pot of gold. But we'll try the best that we can to carry on. A gathering of angels appeared above my head. They sang to me this song of hope, and this is what they said. They said, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I thought that they were angels, but much to my surprise, we climbed aboard their starship. We headed for the skies.
Since January, Lisa Walls has served as our Coordinator of Religious Education for Children and Youth, CYRE. Lisa is a longtime member of our congregation who has given so much to this community over the years, particularly through our children and youth programming. Lisa agreed to come on board to help us keep our programming going after the retirement of our beloved Director of Religious Education. And as many of you have experienced firsthand, Lisa has been able to stay on top of all the various class schedules and lesson plans and communication with parents and teachers, and she's done it all with great attention to detail and a sense of humor. Lisa will end her stint as coordinator of CYRE at the end of this month. Lisa, we are incredibly grateful that you agreed to serve in this role and to bring your gifts in this way. Regardless of any challenges and ups and downs we sent your way, you handled it all with grace. Thank you. Believe it or not, next week we will begin our summer schedule for Sundays. So get ready for this because it is, of course, different than what we're doing right now. So the Sunday service, starting next week, June 13th, will stream at 9:30 a.m. Our services will remain virtual throughout the summer. We're also going to try having our classes for children and our opportunities to socialize for people of all ages on our grounds at 234, starting at 11 a.m. And we're going to start that off this coming Sunday with something we're calling Summer Sing. We want you to come out, not worry at all about how you sound when you're singing, but just enjoy all of us gathering in the traffic circle, singing together, and then staying to socialize afterward. So we hope we'll see you there. And today at 12:30 p.m., I know you did not forget, please join our Board of Trustees for our annual opportunity to exercise the democratic process as a congregation, the Congregational Conversation. You'll find the Zoom link on the calendar page of our website, the Sunday schedule email, currents, and we'll see you at 12:30. We join with so many in our country this week honoring the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa Race Massacre, when white citizens of Tulsa murdered hundreds of their Black neighbors, burnt down their neighborhood under the cover of law, and were never held accountable. We send our love and hold deep in our prayers those living survivors of the massacre as they courageously demand that we remember what was hidden and denied for so long and find a way to justice together. Here in our congregation, we hold in our hearts Jacob and Julie Bessie as they mourn the death of their beloved dog, Misha. We hold in our prayers Kelly Green in this time of concern for the health of her mother. And we're sending love to Julie Prentice as she recovers from a recent procedure and in this time of concern for the health of her mother. And we celebrate with Bill and Carol Gay upon their 50th wedding anniversary and as they welcome their first grandchild. Thank you, members, for the payments you continue to make on your pledges. Thank you, guests and members, for the contributions you make through our electronic giving portals during these services. All of your financial support makes what we do together as a community possible. Thank you. As our time together draws to a close, I invite you into a time of meditation. Close your eyes, deepen your breath, and let your shoulders relax and your palms open. I offer you these words from Teresa I. Soto. Keeping rules is not the same as keeping covenant, which asks us, instead of keeping a bright line, to keep our promises. To what have we promised ourselves? To this moment in time and place, to this community, and even tenderly interconnected, this planet. We promise ourselves to the idea that we are each and all human beings. We promise that there is something moving between us that we cannot tame and cannot measure. The chalice is a reminder that what flame we keep inside us cannot light the way. The light must spill to shine. The thing you must be is yourself, unadulterated, shedding the willingness to journey alone, as though you are made of something hard and unforgivable. You are human. You belong right here, right now. And together, we will chase away the sickness, the secrets, and leave only the open possibility that the future is a space for growth. May it be so. Amen. Be well. Reach out when you need us.